Yes,
Sabi
Mr.
nyo
Chair.
may income sharing kayo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, do you also concur with the statements of Dr. Badoy na ito yung mga kumpanyang nagsiserve as advertisers doon sa programa?
Based on my information, Mr. Chair, with the SMNI team, the show has no advertisers. But in case there's advertisers, Mr. Chair, that is the share. 50% SMNI.
No.
25%.
Okay, wait. Para lang. You're saying na walang advertisers?
As of today, Mr. Chair, none, Mr. Chair.
Ano yung sinabi ni Attorney Badoy na if you
Mr.
food
Chairman,
card, it's Galileo Water?
Mr.
Ano
Chair.
yun?
Mr. Chair.
It is an advertisers, not of Laban Kasama ng Bayan, but it is an advertiser of a program prior to that program, Mr. Chair.
No.
Are lying. Mr. Chairman, I think these people are lying. Why?
Here we are
Mr. Chairman.
being confused with information and hiding of the truth.
Yes.
Kanina may attempt na tayo na isa, tapos nandito na naman tayo eh.
Alam nyo,
Mr. Chairman, dito po sa breakdown ng revenue nila, lumalabas dito na yung pong revenue no, nanggaling lamang po sa mga radio station nyo. Wala lumalabas sa revenue na nanggagaling po doon sa show ninyo. And I think you are lying dahil dito po naka-breakdown po ang revenue. Itong istasyon ang kumita ng 105 million ng 2022. Kumita ng 2021 ng 41.8. Kanina sabi ni attorney, wala daw advertisement and promotion. Dito sa advertising and promotion nyo, 12 million ang ginastos nyo ng 2022. At noong 2021, binload nyo nga 810,000 lamang. Tapos ang 2022 is 12 million. In other words, Mr. Chairman, clearly, no, nagsisinungaling kayo, Ma'am Badoy. Dahil sinasabi nyo, kumikita kayo sa pagiging co-producer, pero hindi nakalista po sa breakdown ng inyong mga revenue. So how can you explain that the one that you have submitted in this copy, hindi kasama yung revenue ninyo, being a producer? How can you explain that?
May I, Mr. Chair?
yes,
Mr. Chair,
Okay.
Mr. Chair, can I just put this on the record? We've already cited an individual in contempt earlier for failing to provide the information that the committee requires. To SMNI right now, again, very, very, very thin ice. Both of you magkatabi kayo. Sinabi mo, abogado mo to. Kayo magkatabi, hindi pa kayo magkasundo kung ano ba talaga yung totoo. Sabi mo, may 3 nag-advertise. Sabi ng katabi mo, wala.
May I?
Paano namin kayo paniniwalaan? Magkatabi na nga kayo. Tapos sinabi pa ni Congressman Dan Fernandez dito, na lang
Report
naman
to
po.
eh. Please refrain from lying kasi we will be citing you for contempt. Kasi nakalagay po sa revenue submitted nyo, 4 na taon kayo nagsasubmit dito. Ito, this will not lie. I can give you this. Dahil revenue na sinasabi nyo po, na andito lahat, breakdown. From income tax, from yung inyo pong mga losses, saka yung inyo pong tinatawag na mga expenses, and the revenues. So, wala po nakita na binabanggit nyo kanina na meron kayong kinita, na dineklara nyo rin dito. In other words, you are lying. And if you are lying in this committee, aba,
Mr. Chair,
yes.
Mr. Chair,
Any?
Mr. Chair, may I
I
respond?
move to declare Madam Badoy in contempt.
I second. There's a motion. Duly seconded by the Honorable Acop on a motion of the Honorable Benny Abante.
Pwede po bang magsalita, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Mr.
The
Chair.
Honorable, there's a second. The chair hearing no objections. May we know from the Honorable Abante let us be specific on the specific ground that you are going to cite them in contempt. Section 11. Section.
Section 11, H, and yeah, Section 11, contempt, refusal to answer in a relevant inquiry. Acting in a disrespectful manner because she was found lying, Mr. Chair. That would be my reason to make a motion to declare her in contempt.
Mr. Chair, may I respond? Okay,
Then I will ask you to respond.
okay,
later.
thank you, Mr. Chair.
Because there's a pending motion on the floor, okay?
Okay.
There's a motion by the Honorable Benny Abante, seconded by the Honorable Acop. The chair in objection, the motion is approved. The second motion. Motion to take. Motion to detain. We will,
Mr. Chairman. I know. Mr. Chairman, I may respectfully move that we will detain Madam Badoy until the committee report of this investigation will be adopted in the plenary. Mr. Chairman, so move.
that. Who seconded the motion of the Honorable Acop? The chair in the objection, the motion to detain is hereby approved. Yes, please.
Mr. Chair, like I told you earlier, this was the place where I grew up in. Dito ako naglaro when my father was in Congress. And I'm deeply saddened by what I've seen today. No, but I respect the committee because this is how I was brought up by my father, to be honorable. And to have my fullest trust pa rin in the institution. Hindi natitinag yan,
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Thank you. May tanong na po ko.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
He was part of which Congress? What's the name of your father?
Anacleto Badoy, Jr.
In what Congress was he part of?
I don't know, Mr. Chair. That was in the 70s, late 70s and early 80s.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So,
May I please?
Just a follow-up lang. Ito naman, please, pakiusap lang. Just for once, can we at least hang on to the truth? You know, it's been so difficult throughout the whole afternoon to get it. You know, you have documents that are conflicting, statements that are incongruent. Attorney Mark Tolentino, can you please submit to the committee copies of your advertising contracts?
Yes, Mr. Chair. All,
Mr. Chair.
all the programs, Mr. Chair, or only the laban kasamang bayan.
Mr. Chair, di pa ako tapos. May I please speak, Mr.
Okay.
Chair?
And revenue sharing with your co-producers.
May I know, Mr. Chair, if it's only limited to laban kasamang bayan or all the programs, Mr.
All
Chair?
of it, submit nyo na lahat.
Okay, Mr. Chair.
Thank
So,
you.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to add also that the lawyer would submit to us the process on how you discipline the anchors and the hosts that you have.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Can we give us, please give us, Mr. Chair, 1 week to prepare all
And
those
other than that,
documents?
Mr. Chair, in connection dun sa request ni Kong Benny, may we also subpoena yung disciplinary actions na ginawa ninyo, investigations. Di ba? Meron sinabi silang ginagawang investigations internal.
Yes, Mr.
Kasi
Chair.
lang hindi nyo masabi kung ilan na yung napatawan nyo ng disciplinary actions at kung anong penalty ang inimpose nyo sa kanila. Pwede nyo ba bigyan din kami ng kopya nun?
Yes, Mr. Chair. That's why we're asking, Mr. Chair, 1 week, Mr. Chair, to comply all those documents.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chair, to establish
Honorable
some
Bench.
pertinent evidence, Mr. Chair, I just would like to make a manifestation here that because Madam Badoy has admitted that she is not a black timer and that she is not paying any dues to the SMI, therefore, she is part of the company, Mr. Chair.
Sergeant of Arms to please implement to take custody of Miss Badoy as directed by this committee. Thank
May I finish my statement, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Meron pong Rumi na quote, yung poet na Rumi. Wherever you stand, be the soul of that place. And I'm really sad that this has happened to our Congress. I didn't see this when my father was growing up. This was the place where we could stand on our shared ground of love for country. And what I witnessed right now was a travesty.
Thank
And
you
I'm
very
very
much.
sad for my country.
Mr.
The
Chair,
Honorable Acop.
I'm sorry for what happened to you, Madam Badoy. But you do not have a monopoly of love of country.
I didn't see.
I've spent my life fighting for this country. Oh, so you do not have to tell me that. Mas marami akong sinugal kaysa sa'yo. So do not give me that crap, Madam Badoy.
Thank you very much.
Kasi I have laid down my life
Protect.
very often just to protect this country. And if ever I'm going to be called again, I'll do it. Not the way you want it. Not the way it is authorized by the government. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, also I would like to make a manifestation that I do not know how old were you, Madam Badoy, when I was fighting the NPAs. 1986. This government almost lost to the NPAs. I was there fighting the NPAs. I do not know where were you at the time. So please, do not make a monopoly of the love of country. All of the congressmen here love our countries. That's why we're here. We're not just politicians. We are people that love our own nation. That's why we're serving our nation. So please do not make that statement to me. It is still a lie, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Sergeant of Arms, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Lorraine. So
Mr. Chair.
now we have you will have to put her in the same place where Ka Eric is, no? I mean, in the same area, in the premises of the House of Representatives. That's what I meant.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Monica, this will be going to have chilling effect sa lahat ng gustong kumalaban sa mga loko-lokong mga politiko. Pahayag naman ni Jennen Redstone, thus it really takes a dozen of congressmen to question two individuals. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Abay Sin, sorry mga tambalaslos, it's obvious that you are there for the love of money and not for the love of country. Mga kababayan, feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.